So this morning we are looking at the fourth sermon of the series, Mindful Living, Wisdom from Proverbs. And this morning we are talking about our saying, the words that we say and how we say it. Your words build or break. Now, when we ask this question, there's always a question mark and an exclamation mark follow. Why? Why question mark? Well, because when we say something or when we hear something, we'll ask the question, is it building or is it breaking? Now, some people might be vigilant enough before they say it, they stop and they think and then they say it. For some people, the words may come out of their mouth very quickly, and immediately after they spoke, they pause and then they reflect and they rephrase it. So for some people, they said something after a while, they stop, reflect, and then they regret. They wish they can retract what they say. So these are the questions we will ask when we say something. Is it building or is it breaking? And this question carries a lot of emotion sometimes. Let's say if you're enraged, you're angry, you will say something without thinking. And then you ask yourself a question, am I trying to break someone? When I say this, am I breaking someone actually? Or sometimes when you hear something, you're in disbelief with what you heard. Someone says something to you, very blunt, and you wonder, wow, this is unbelievable. This is really breaking me. And there will be times after you said something, a while later, someone comes to you, a third party approach you and ask you this question. With what you said to someone last week, are you trying to build or are you trying to break? People usually come to you with a lot of emotion if you have done something wrong. So there are a lot of emotions when we ask the question about build and break. And that's why when we speak, the content and the way we speak has a lot of power in it. And that's why when we look at the book of Proverbs this morning, we want to find out, well, how can we speak wisely? How can we speak with wisdom in the eyes of God so people are being built instead of being destroyed? So the first thing we really have to ask is, well, what does it mean by wisdom in the Old Testament? What does it mean by wisdom in the book of Proverbs? What is it trying to tell us? In the book of Exodus, there is a story about a guy called Bezalel. So God has given him the wisdom. In Hebrew term is chokmah. Chokmah is a practical wisdom. So what he did was he used the wisdom, the knowledge from God, and the skill he has to make things to serve the Lord. So he made the furnishing, he made the utensils, the basins, the lampstand, using gold, silver, and bronze, and wood to make something to serve our Lord. In other words, wisdom is not just about knowledge in our head. It's not simply about knowing, but it's also about our being and our hands, our doing. In our head, whether we are thinking about God, thinking for God. In our heart, whether our heart is facing God, while our eyes is turning on Jesus. Our hands, where we are doing something for God. And that is the wisdom we are talking about. Now, in terms of saying is actually a verbal form of our doing. So what we are trying to look at this morning is, from the book of Proverbs, how we can say things well, wisely, in the eyes of God. Because our words are very, very powerful. In fact, the book of Proverbs, it says something about our words.
Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit.
So what Proverbs here is saying is our words is very powerful. If you say it right, if you say it well, if you say it wise, it can lead to life. But if you say it bad, if you say it wrong, it could lead to death. What it's saying is when we say the right things, we can lift people up. We can switch people on. If we say the wrong things, we might shut people down and push people down. And that's why our word is very powerful. And God has given us the gift of speech. We can speak to people. For some people, they might be able to speak faster. And for some people, they might speak slower. For some people, they might process information slowly. And hence, when they respond, it takes a bit of time for them to respond. For some people, they can think fast and they can respond quickly. For some people, they can easily produce an eloquent speech. But for some, they need time to prepare. The bottom line is, are we speaking using our words for God? Are we having our heart facing God when we speak? Is what we are speaking building or destroying? Building or breaking the person? Now this morning, what I want to do is I want to do something different. I just don't want to stay here and talk about how to speak properly, how to say wisely, and what should go into the content of our speech. But what I really want to do is we do it together. I want to pick your brain in response to different situations in life. I want to ask the questions, how are you going to respond if you're in that kind of situation? Now, in the book of Proverbs, it's not the writing of one person. It's a collection of writing from different people, more than one person. It's not a saying in a moment of someone's life. It's the wise sayings across a lifespan of someone's life. So in other words, the book of Proverbs is a collection of wise sayings. It's a collection of wisdom. It's a corporate wisdom we are talking about. It's not just from one person. In fact, if you want to speak wisely, if you want to learn the wisdom to speak right, speak well in the eyes of God, you need a village of people to back you up, to learn together and to do it together. So what I want you to do now is, can you pull out your phone, your mobile phone? I know in the service we normally ask people, put away your phone, but this morning you're licensed to use it, okay? Right. Okay, now scan the QR code on screen. If you are joining us online, you can also scan the QR code, and that will take you to a website where on top it will say your word breaks or builds. You all ready? All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a scenario. Okay, you'll be able to type what you're going to say in that scenario. I will give you time to think. You can even Google Bible verses to cut and paste, right? Now, this is a free subscription. There's no filter. So be mindful with the language you use, okay? We have to be really careful when we are doing this together as a church. Be mindful of what you type and what you put in. It has to be the right language, okay? And once you see the scenario, you don't have to send, just type it, and then we will do a kind of like a control manner, because if everyone is sending, it will be flooded with messages on screen. All right, so I'll give you the first scenario. So this is the first scenario. What would you say to a year 10 soccer player who missed the final penalty shootout and caused the team to lose the match? Now don't send yet, someone is already typing, but type. And when I say you can send, it will send, and we have to look what are the responses. I need a lot of collective wisdom this morning. You're good to go, already happening. Okay, let's have a look what is coming in. It's all right, there will be another opportunities. You did an amazing job. I missed a few in my days, and my friends still there. Better luck next time. That's okay, it's a team effort. Bad luck, better try next match. Keep up, I like that one. God is calling you to be a defender instead. That was funny. You have tried your best. You have done great. That was awesome shot. Next time, better luck next match. It's okay. Any Bible verses? Oh, I got one. What was that? Oh, no. Oh, that's good. My health may fail, but my spirit may grow weak, but God remains the strength of my heart. I love that one. The goalie was better. First will come last, and the last will be first. Oh, I like this one. You are the winner in the eyes of God. Yeah, you put your effort in, you kick the goal, that's it, isn't it? Wonderful. Now, the next scenario. Okay, now give yourself time, okay? Don't send it yet. Right. All right. Great. It's in. So what would you say to someone who has suffered from a big failure in life? Could be ATA, could be a breakup relationship, job application, or business loss. Okay, give you some time to think. Don't send it yet. Unlucky too. Okay. All right, when you're ready. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean on Him for your own understanding. Submit to Him. Never give up. It's okay to start over at any point in life. Stuff happens. What does it mean for you will not miss you? Oh, that's right. That's true. That's true. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. This really sucks. Take heart. God got your back. You're not that yet. Keep trying. Take a deep breath. It's not the end. Setback happen, but keep going. There's still much great there. I like that one. Get a job, did someone say? Your successes. Oh, okay. Romans, we know in all things God is good. Yet He has got His good purpose. Plenty of fish in the sea. That's true. There will be always another path to take. That's perfect. Turn to God. Yeah, that's a really good one to end. Ultimately, you want to point people to Jesus, do you? I'm so sorry this had happened. I like you address the emotion. Worst failures happened in the Old Testament. God is with you through it all. Failure hurts, but it doesn't define you. Learn from it and move forward. God is your strength. Every failure and success is the will of God. It's not you, it's them. That's very, very good. All right, I'll give you the first scenario. Now, the first scenario is very tricky, but it could be very real to a lot of people, okay? I put that in for a good reason. So I'll put it in, okay? So this is the scenario. What would you say to someone who has been made redundant and you know the person is not really up for the job? So this is a tricky one. How can you help and save the person graciously? Okay, just keep some time for yourself to think. Think about some Bible verses may be able to help. Find another job, okay? Okay, just hold on for a sec. Right. When you're ready, God has bigger plans for you. I'm praying that God gives you peace that surpasses understanding. Go and study so more. Is this where you want to be? Okay, challenge the person to rethink. There is a job out there for you. Just keep finding your strength. Take some time and seek God's face. That's really wonderful. Rejection is redirection. I like that one. God is the source of wisdom, so look up to Him. I'm sorry I didn't tell you the truth, but you were no good. Oh, wow, that was so harsh. Oh, it's okay. You'll find another job. Take a look at that opinion will work better for you. Okay, God has something that is just perfect for you. Right, God always has a plan. Specific role with specific company may not have been your area of expertise. Oh, that's a very good way of saying that. I'm so sorry to hear that, but another opportunity will be around the corner. Don't give up. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and all your soul. It may seem fair, but God is still in control. We pray for the peace and understanding for you. Keep the door closed, God opens another. Matthew, keep on asking and you will receive. I'm sorry to hear that. I wonder that God might be better preparing you for something else. That's wonderful, guys. Collectively, there's a lot of wisdom there, isn't it? Let's go back to the slide.
A soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger.
You know, think of the scenario of the 10-year-old, not 10-year-old, year 10 boy who lose the penalty shootout, miss it, and the team lose the game. What here the Proverbs is telling us, maybe we can speak to the person lightly, but we don't speak loosely. When we speak lightly, it helps people. It makes people feel we are considerate. It helps and encourages people to do better next time. And it's always important for us to be soft. If you look at the word wrath, who is getting the wrath? It's actually the speaker. So what the Proverbs here is talking about is when we speak lightly, it helps people. It helps people to bounce back. And it's important for us to do it. Because when we speak lightly, it pacifies the situation. It alleviates the tension. It doesn't escalate the situation. And it helps one another.
Gracious words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the body. The heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps.
Think about the scenario. The person suffers a major failure in life. Proverbs says, gracious words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul, health to the body. So it uses the metaphor of honey because honey has the effect of healing, restoring, nourishing. It's saying if we speak graciously to people, it nourishes them, it helps them, it makes your words easier to be listened, and they can feel listened to. And we know that failure happen, setbacks happen, but here it said, the heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. Right, we plan our job, we plan our career, we plan our relationship, we plan everything in our life, and we have to plan. But at the end of the day, it was God who establishes his steps for us. He's leading us every step of the way, and we need to follow him. I like the song we sang just before the sermon, I surrender. That's exactly what Proverbs mean. At the end of the day, it's fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. That's what Proverbs is talking about. Things happen in our life, but when you come to that moment, you need to speak graciously to people who suffer. And yet, there is a message for those people who suffer. The heart of God plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. Next one.
Iron sharpens iron, and one man sharpens another.
Remember the third scenario? Someone just got made redundant. When we talk to people, there is always opportunity for us to be more edifying, to help people. You know, Proverbs talk about iron sharpens iron. One man sharpens another. It's in the context when we interact with each other, there's opportunity we build and grow one another by speaking in the right time, at the right moment, in the right relationship. And change requires forces. Think about this. When you're driving on a straight line, driving in a straight line on the road, if you want to turn, if you want to change direction, you need to put force into it. This is physics 101. If you're driving in a straight line, a constant speed, you don't need extra force. But when you change direction, you need force. Change requires force and strength. By speaking to the people in the right moment, at the right opportunity, in the right relationship, using the right words, it actually helps sharpen your friendship, sharpen the person who you are talking to. It's important because what you said will just give them the right dose of strength, the right dose of kindness, and the right dose of love to trigger change. at the right moment, speak the right thing in the appropriate manner, in the right relationship, it can be life-changing. It can be very, very, very powerful. True, we got to build people, but sometimes the truth needs to come out, and the truth hurts as well. When the truth hurts, when you speak in the right way, when you're telling the truth and be honest, sometimes at that right moment, you can help someone change and turn their life around. And I think that's important for us to know. If you are a good friend to someone, don't just be friendly all the time, but be honest and supportive and tell them what you actually see. Because it could be a life-changing moment to your friend, and they will be forever grateful to you. So 3 things I want you to take back this morning in relation to speaking wisely is reflect, revise, and rehearse. Reflect on what you heard. Reflect on what you said. If you can manage to do it before you say it, fantastic. If you can't, reflect afterwards. Think about what you said, what you heard. Is it building or is it breaking? If not, let's revise it. Let's read the Bible. Speak to your friends. Speak to your mentor. Speak to the church leaders, the pastors, to see how you can revise what you said. The way you say it, and with the content in what you said, it will help you to build someone else. It also build yourself. And rehearse it. Once you have done your revision, your reflection, you have to rehearse it. Why rehearse it? When you rehearse it, next time you do better. You will find yourself more building next time than breaking. And I think that's very important. And for the book of Proverbs, at the end of the day, we come back to this Bible verse.
Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruits.